Alright, welcome back to WorldBox. Well, today I was planning to do a little World of Warcraft bit, but I'm feeling kinda under the weather. So instead of that, I will show you a new mod that I have installed. Look at this. New race mod. We have human, we have orcs, we have elves, we have dwarves, which is a 4 standard race, right? And then we have goblin. This the goblin, they don't actually have like a separate tech tree of their own, but they steal the culture in the tech tree from other race on the map. We have the hive, they build hive, and we have the lizard, which is basically like a token, separate race with different buildings and all that. So let's check them out. I prepared for us a bunch of little islands. Sort of the same, maybe some are bigger than others, but like who cares? I'm gonna spawn in the 4 race, standard race on the corner island. And I'm gonna spawn in the modded additional race here on the smaller island. Well, not smaller, but in the middle islands. Yeah, and we can probably see how they will react and play as a little bit of a preview of what's to come on the other maps. I will set Rebellion to off. These are all the same. Rebellion off because I want to see the civilization go against each other and not go having a civil war against themselves. Because we are here to see them thrive and like do the battle and do the random thing and not like destroy themselves before we can actually see what they actually do. This after all, this is a new mod that we are examining. Okay, so wow, why are you like this? Anyway, so we have here elves, dwarf, human, orcs, lizard, hive, goblin. I just like to call it goblin because the goblin kind of have like that New Yorker accent in World of Warcraft, right? Anyway, the goblin can actually like expand very quickly in territory, but because they don't have like their own buildings, they don't actually have like any special building. Rather, I haven't seen them doing any of that, like farm or like barracks or like port that are big enough. None of that. So they're gonna have a hard time. Okay, so this is the hive. This is their town hall, yes, and this is the normal stuff. The only other buildings that are and this is a farm. The other building that is kind of special to the hive is like a giant statue. I have no idea what that does. I think that is a temple. And these are not these. These are the sorry, it's a lizard. They make ziggurat, and as the tier of the ziggurats go up, like it's gonna become like a pyramid, like a full pyramid. This is just like a base of the pyramid. How are you doing? Already have second tier. Oh boy, that's a crash. Just ignore that. As long as the game doesn't freeze itself, it should be fine. Already you can see a bunch of like invasion happening. Yellow Heady Brothers finally sees their own island. We're not here to see them, yeah? These guys just like serve the backdrop. We want to see these dudes. Okay, so see, these guys don't have their own port, the hive, but they can build like a big port that is a human port. So guess that The dev is lazy, huh? These dudes can actually build their own ports. Of course, same thing as the these guys. They don't have their own models, but I do think that that this is their big port. They just don't have the second model for that. The goblin, however, is kind of ass. They don't have anything of their own, and they kind of like just die because they cannot build barracks. They die, and the culture kind of sucks. The culture tech tree, they just need to have like, you know, stolen shit from others. So it's not actually too good. And as you can see, they already fell. So even though they have like a big advantage early on, when they can have like a kind of big territory control with little buildings, they actually like have a huge disadvantage in the mid game when other culture have started to catch up, you know. Goblin is just kind of like always kind of fall behind when it's come to mid game. While orcs are being driven out very quickly. How could that be? How they are being invaded by Hive. Okay. Hive kind of aggressive right now, huh? But still, elves are like kind of doing good. Same with the dwarfs. How are you doing? Okay. Second tier building. It seems that our little lizard friend are also kind of bust. Dwarf have the dwarf have made some progress against them, honestly. So it's like currently it's still a four-way battle, but the only new race that are sort of doing good at this point is this dude, the Hive. Probably because they can actually build like useful buildings and not like kind of crap, pointless shit. Sucks that we cannot see those new buildings that are. Well, maybe I can kind of show them later on. For now, we'll see who comes out on top. The AI thingy. Whoa, whose territory is gone? Well, there goes the Hive. So like out of the four race, I mean the three races that are new, Hive is the one that lasts the longest, but they still have a big disadvantage against the others. And these things are like, you know, mixed race. I'm not gonna show them. They kind of crash the game for me, so I kind of try to avoid them. Anyway, the AI roguelite have a new update where you can have a slide and you can adjust like how much you want for events to like happens. Not sure how that helps, unless you want to have like a super overpowered run when you cannot die from instant kill, or like when you always instant kill, you know, those kind of thing. Other than that, I think it's just like in my opinion, it's like a debug option for the game. Really, it's not actually like a gameplay thing that are new and exciting. It's more like just a debug thing, you know. Maybe some people are into that. Me, not really. How are the dwarf dominating right now? Human on their way out. Almost. Well, by the look of it, they seem to be dead. All of the buildings are in ruin, except for maybe like a few houses and like support. So yeah, as soon as the human are gone, you know, it's only dwarf and elves left. Oh, but the human being cheeky, trying to migrate to a new territory. Seems that they have managed to survive the onslaught for now. The elves, looking so strong before, has been invaded by the hungry dwarves. Very successful dwarf fortress run. Sorta like makes the elf bounce their knee. Elves and humans are still surviving, nonetheless. But dwarves are the one dominating the whole world. Not entirely sure why they haven't like taken down all of these ruined buildings yet, but okay. Human are bouncing back, but you know, dwarf territory will probably soon approach. Oh. Yep, exactly as I thought. This is the end for the human. Yep, human gone. Alright, elf, you are the only hope left. Well, actually, I don't actually like root for you, so I'm not actually rooting for the elves. So you know, go ahead, just eradicate them. These guys build lots of tower right now, and war has been started. Well, not looking too good for the elves. Seems they are on their last leg. 6, 5, 4. Gone? Gone yet? Yep, they're gone. Alright, so it's time to show you guys the put it on tiny. Oh, not tiny, it's kind of standard. Now let's show the on what map? Pancake. Should be best. Show. Okay. First of all, let's remove this thing. Maybe rebellion too. We are here to see the culture. New culture, right? And let's go ahead and remove these freaking... I don't like the burning shit. Alright. So let's see. First of all, we have the lizard. So lizard, they serve as a hardy race. Can survive for a very long time in harsh environment. Have specialized building, even if they don't have like special sprite for it. I cannot actually differentiate between the different tier for the huts, for the lizard hut, so I don't actually know like how they look, because they all look kind of the same. But yeah, the lizard have the same kind of naming scheme as the elf, so I think they just kind of like naming scheme just kind of like you know, stolen from the elves a bit. Not sure if you can actually like code that into the stuff. Okay, so this guy can actually learn windmill. As you can see, they try to build. They are building huts. They can build windmills. They have ports. Even though the port doesn't show to be like a big port, they can actually function like a big port. Ah, the pyramid already on tier 2. Tier 3 will be a full pyramid. Check on their culture right now. They have docks. They have house tier 4. And they're trying to learn to make a barrack. Ah, see? They have big boat now. And that's a barrack. Same as a human barrack though, so you know, not too special. The only big building left is this thing. I don't think they have like a temple for themselves that are, you know, kind of special. I think they actually built the temples to be different. I don't know what the temples look like. Maybe this is a temple, but from what I understand, this is just the town hall, right? It's not temple. So I don't know what that temple building looks like. Perhaps they aren't coded in, or they don't have like a special sprite, and it just looks like a hut. So the huts for different tiers seems to have like their entrance like facing in different directions. But I don't actually know if that's the case or just, you know, different houses looks and facing different direction without, you know, the influence of the tier. How is your culture doing? For now, they still have house tier 4, material silver. The fucking goblin can't even make like a mine themselves, so that's really ass. I really dislike the goblin race. They make... Oh, this guy can make statue now, okay. I haven't seen the goblins stealing the building from the new race yet, so that's we need to check. I know that they can steal the house from the 4 main race. Ophion, regeneration. So these guys are like, you know, they're like orcs basically, but without the savage part. Or you can say that they are like elves, but without the elves part. Come on, start building tier 3 pyramid, so I can move on to the next race. Come on. What's taking this guy so long? What is your culture right now? Still house tier 4, they have temples, they have statue, they have well, they have windmills. They are learning tower. Okay. I think they can build pyramids from where they reach house tier 6, but right now they don't seem to be doing it. Ah, fountain has been built. I don't know actually like what is the purpose of this statue and the fountain. Like what is that? What are they for? It's search on the wiki. They don't seem to be having too much information for that. So yeah, maybe just for fun. Who knows? how's your culture? They have tower. They have house tier 5. Still haven't seen a tower built. It's probably possible, but I don't know if they actually can build it, because I haven't seen them actually doing it. Or maybe the tower is just like a hut, but you know, it doesn't have like a special texture or sprite to it. Not texture with this. Not 3D, right? This is probably not 3D. Come on, build house tier 6 already. Like that I know is possible. The pyramid. There we go. Yep. That's a pyramid. Okay, I think that is yeah, that's probably good enough. Oh, house tier 6. Okay, so we wait until they reach house tier 6. All of your pyramid are full already? No? Not really. This guy's still like waiting. Crab statue. What is that? Zone control. Whatever. Yeah, we're done here. Let's switch on to the next guy. Alright. Same kind of thing here. No rebellion, no disaster whatsoever. Last, take a look at the hive. Alright, so the hive takes their naming scheme from the dwarves. So, spear of something, mine of something. They can have special buildings like their own building and the town hall. And that's about it. Wait, they're dead already? Come on. You guys are like wicklings or something? Come on. Perhaps the crystal biome is a little bit too much to handle for an early civilization. They can have their own port, I think, at least. Wow, these guys are not having fun. The wild stuff are like hunting them down. Let me take a look. Okay, as you can see, they're building a town hall for themselves. The town hall is like a tree, just like three hive thingy stuck together. And what about the culture? They have windmill. So the special windmill building is like something that ooze out. Here it is. It's like ooze out the honey or something. So that's pretty neat. Pyromaniac. Is that like a special trait, or is this something that dude have? No, all of them. The hive just like have pyromaniac as their starting trait. They can have like big port, but still using human texture for it. This I think is a second tier building for the hive. It's just kind of get taller. If anything, I think the Hive is like the most successful kingdom or civilization. Practically because they can actually, like, you know, make shit for themselves, basically. Unlike the goblin. Lizard is fine. Lizard is fine, but like they kind of lack that the special look to it. Expanding quite fast, huh? Come on, I want to see that that special statue thing that they made last time I checked. They have the statue on. They have house tier 6 already, so this should be like, wow, they kind of learn very fast. So the Hive, I think, has like a huge level, like, advantage against the other race. They look at this, they have like 10 rare knowledge available. Meanwhile, other races have as much as only 5, and I think the some of the races have only 3. So yeah, that's a huge advantage to get the rare knowledge. This seems to be the highest tier building for Town Hall. Haven't seen any barracks or special statue yet. Temple. I think that's a temple building that is special. We can just wait. We'll probably pop up soon enough. Yeah, they have temple on right now. Ah, here it is. See that? It's like a termite god. Poisonous. That's a new trait. Wow, this guy doesn't actually go for barracks in the early game, huh? Don't seem to have barracks. So if they were to face with a well-trained army, they will probably fall very quickly if they cannot swarm them. Hey, look! Finally, this like complete. This like top tier. Okay, barracks is here. Okay. Well, spoke too soon. The barracks is actually possible. And yeah, that's probably it for the Hive. You know, pretty standard stuff. The only kind of weak-ass civilization that we have is the goblin. So let me show you what happens when the goblins spawn in a world where goblin is like the only race. These guys have a lot of trouble with, you know, fighting, so I'm gonna put peaceful monster on. Okay, so as you can see, why the fuck are you like this? I didn't ask you to make your own settlement. Anyway, as you can see, they can only build like hut buildings. That's it, that's all of it. And if you look over to the culture, they cannot learn anything else than this and weapon production. So yeah, can only have one level. Same with this. Until we spawn in like a different culture. You ready? So we can have, I'm gonna put in 2 right now. 2 of the new culture, because we know that they can copy the standard one already. I want to see if they can copy the new new culture. Let's close them in so they don't fight. Where's the seed? Alright. And well, let's welcome some of the lizard and hive. Okay. Now let's check if this guy have. Well, first we need to wait for these guys to like make their own stuff first, and then the goblin can learn from them. The goblin cannot make their own second tier building, or even first tier for that matter. You have to like wait for the race. How are you doing? Okay, so it does not seem like the goblin can actually learn from the modded race, which is kind of a shame. Because why would you code them like that? You let them build their own stuff, but you cannot make them build their own stuff, and they cannot even like learn from the race of the modded race. So let's put in like a token race right here. I put in the hang on. Put in the dwarfs. I'll put in the dwarfs right now. Where is it? I've seen them learn from elf, from human. So let's put in the dwarf. So we should see these dude starting to build dwarf buildings very soon. Yeah, there's a dwarf building. Yeah, okay. So as the dwarf progress, oh, the game crashed. Not too much to handle. Anyway, you get the gist of it. I cannot believe that, you know, the goblins are like kind of that sucky. They're like a gimmick race. They're a gimmick race. So, you know, don't expect too much out of them. So yeah. Add 3 new race in combination of default game race as motor race. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it for that mod. And I actually tried to like put it onto the Azeroth map, but wait, no, not this one. Can't seem to open the workshop. Oh, here it is. On the Azeroth map, this map, but well, it's kind of fun, but I sort of like right now I'm still in like a little bit of a my left hand is still swelling a little bit, still cannot move precisely as I wanted, and it's kind of hurts. So I cannot actually like, you know, type very well, and yeah. But stay tuned. Jesus Christ, man, gotta spell your English word carefully. Stay tuned for more to come, because this is kind of exciting. Because now we can make like a, you know, make a sort of accurate alliance versus horde scenario on this map. I tried it, kind of works. It kind of works. We don't have torrents, but we can, you know, kind of replace it with the token race, the new token race. Or I can just install some other new mods if they have, like, you know, similar stuff. But for now, that's enough for this video today. I need to take a rest. Alright, bye.